Hello and Islam. Remember, this is me, representing Malik, and I'm a condition of a student at the high school Islamabad by campus. As you know, I will come back with different Maya session. I'm back, and today my Maya session topic is micro habits. So let's start. So my first question is, Maya, what are micro habits?
Welcome back, Smith. Micro habits are basically the tiny, almost effortless versions of a larger goal. Instead of trying to overhaul your entire life overnight, you shrink a habit down to something so small it's almost impossible to fail at, like doing one single push-up a day or
Okay,
reading
nice.
just
So
one
my
page of a
next question is, why are micro habits important?
They're a
Maya,
game changer.
why are micro habits important?
They're a game changer because they remove the friction of getting started.
Maya,
When a task, fair
Maya.
enough, I meant the habit. My bad, I totally see how that sounded. What was your next question?
My next question is, how do micro habits differ from regular habits?
You just asked how micro habits differ from
Yes.
regular habits? The main difference is the barrier to entry. Regular habits are usually defined by the end goal, like going to the gym for an hour, which can feel daunting on a bad day. Micro habits focus entirely on the start, making the action so small that you can't use "I don't have time" as an excuse.
Okay, nice. So my next question is, what is the
I'm ready.
what is the main purpose of a micro habit?
The main purpose is actually consistency over intensity. It's about training your brain to just show up. Once you've mastered the art of starting, even if it's just for 10 seconds, the momentum usually carries
Okay,
you.
nice. So my next question is, can micro habit improve productivity?
Absolutely. They stop you from getting paralyzed by a giant to-do list.
Okay,
By
nice. So
knocking out
my
a
next
few
question
micro
is, can
wins
micro
early.
habit improve productivity? Sorry, I'm repeating question. How can micro habit improve your health?
It's all about the low bar. For health, it's way easier to commit to drinking one glass of water when you wake up than to
Okay, nice.
suddenly
So my
drink a
next question
gallon a
is,
day.
what is an example of morning micro habit?
A classic one is just making your bed the second you get up. It takes like 30 seconds, but it gives you that
Okay, nice.
first
So my
little win
next
of the
question
day.
is,
Do you have any?
what is an example of fitness micro habit?
A great one is committing to just 2 minutes of stretching.
Okay, so my
So much.
next question is, how do micro habits reduce procrastination?
They basically trick your brain into starting. Procrastination usually happens because the task.
So my next question is, why?
Got it. I'll hold for you.
How long does it usually take to build a habit?
There's a common myth that it takes exactly 21 days, but the reality is a bit messier. Research actually suggests it can take anywhere from 18 to
So my next question is,
254 days, depending on the person.
can
And
micro habits help reduce stress?
feeling overwhelmed by everything on your plate.
Okay, nice. So my
Micro
next
habits
question is,
break that cycle.
what role does repetition play in habit formation?
Repetition is everything. It's essentially the process of carving a path in your brain. The more you repeat a micro habit, the more automatic it becomes until you stop needing willpower to do it and it just becomes part of who you are.
Okay, nice. So my next question is what is habit stacking?
Habit stacking is basically a shortcut for your brain. It's when you take a habit you already have, like brewing your morning coffee,
Okay,
and you
nice. So my
stack a
next
new.
question is what role does repeating play in habit formation?
We actually just touched on that. Repetition is what turns a conscious effort into an automatic reflex. It's like carving a trail through a forest. The more you walk it, the easier it is to follow the path without thinking about where you're going.
Okay, nice. So my next question, what is habit stacking?
I think you mean habit tracking. It's basically the act of recording when you complete your habit, like crossing a day off the calendar or checking a box in an app. It's super satisfying because it gives a string of successes. You don't want to break the chain.
Okay, nice. So my next question, how can choose habit stacking with micro habits?
I think you're asking how to combine habit tracking with micro habits, right? The best way is to keep the tracking just as simple as the habit. If your micro habit is doing one push up,
Okay, nice. So my next question is why should a micro habit be easy to perform?
it should be easy because the goal isn't the action itself, it's the consistency. If the barrier is too high, you'll find a reason to skip it on a day when you're tired or stressed. By
Okay.
keeping it effortless, you remove.
Okay, nice. So my next question is what are the benefits of starting small?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
So my next question is how do micro habit improve self discipline?
I think you mean self discipline. It works by proving to yourself that you can keep a promise. When you commit to something tiny and actually do it, you're building a track record of success. That builds a kind of internal trust and confidence that eventually makes it much easier to tackle the bigger, harder things.
Okay, nice. So my next question is can children benefit from micro habits?
I'm guessing you're asking about the common concerns people have and the overall benefits.
No,
The biggest concern.
I'm saying can children benefit from micro habit children's?
Oh, absolutely. Children actually have a huge advantage with micro habits because their brains are so adaptable. It's a great way to teach them about responsibility and consistency without making it feel like a chore. Instead of telling a kid to clean their room, which feels like a mountain to a 7-year-old, a micro habit would be put away 3 toys. It makes the goal feel winnable, and that feeling of success is what actually motivates them to keep going.
Okay, nice. So my next question is what is a simple hydration micro habit?
An easy one is just drinking a glass of water immediately after you brush your teeth in the morning. It ties the new habit to something you already do every day.
Nice. So my next question is how can micro habit improve the time management?
For time management, micro habits stop the all or nothing mentality. Instead of feeling like you need a whole hour of deep focus to be productive, you can commit to just 2 minutes of organizing your tasks. It clears the mental.
Nice. So my next question is why do people often abandon big goals?
Right, abandoned pickles?
Abandon.
I have a feeling you might have meant abandoned habits, but now I'm just imagining a very sad jar of pickles left behind. Which one was it?
I said you. What is the what can sorry. My next question is what is a digital wellness micro habit?
A really effective one is putting your phone in another room 5 minutes before you actually want to go to sleep. It stops that mindless scrolling loop and gives your brain a second to actually wind down. Do you find
Okay,
yourself getting
nice.
sucked into the
So
it's a total trap?
my next question is, why is tracking habit helpful?
It's all about that visual win. When you check a box or cross off a day, your brain gets a little hit of dopamine, turns the habit into a game where
Nice. My next question is, why should goal be realistic? Maya, what is a graduate micro habit?
I'm guessing you're asking about how to graduate or level up a micro habit. It's basically the process of slowly increasing the challenge once the tiny version feels completely automatic. Like if you've mastered doing one push up every single morning for a month, you might graduate to 5 push ups. The key is to do it slowly so you don't accidentally make the habit feel daunting again and lose that consistency.
Nice. My next question is, why is consistency essential for success?
Because consistency is where the magic actually happens. Intensity is great for a sprint, but consistency is what wins the marathon. It's the difference between doing something once and hoping for result and doing it every day until the result becomes inevitable. It's essentially how you build a new identity.
Okay, nice. My next question is, what should habit fit your lifestyle?
I'm not entirely sure I follow. Are you asking how to wrap up the interview for your viewers or something else entirely?
No, I said,
I'm a little lost on that last.
I said you. What should habit fit your lifestyle? Why should habit?
Oh, you're asking why I'd have a habit in the first place?
Yeah.
Since I
My next question is, what is the best time to start a new micro habit?
the absolute best time is right now. Seriously, the biggest trap is waiting for a perfect Monday or the first of the month. The magic of micro habits is that they're so small, you don't need a special occasion to start. You just pick a tiny action and do it the moment you remember.
Nice. My next question is, why twist on habits?
I'll be honest, I'm completely stumped on that one.
Okay, I repeat my question. I said, what are keystone habits? Keystone. Maya. Okay, my next.
I'm still scratching my head over I'm still scratching my head over that one. But I'm ready for the next question whenever you are.
Okay, my next question is, can micro habit improve creativity?
They definitely can. Creativity often feels like this giant mysterious
What is a writing micro habit?